Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Cody, Trash League Channel. It's really early today. Currently, it's 5:15 a.m. I don't remember this. We're doing the San Diego Triathlon Classic today down in Point Loma. It's a really fun race. I don't remember this race starting as early. I feel like they moved up the start times this year. I've done this race the last few years, and I honestly think they moved up the start time because 6 a.m. it's before the sunrise. My wave goes off at like 6:20, which is still early. Like I said, it's 5:15 right now, so I'm gonna be cutting it pretty close. Gonna be rushing through getting my transition stuff set up. The wife and kid are not with me right now. They may or may not come down later. Little cold bug. My son picked up a bug or something, so he didn't sleep great last night. So they're just going to kind of have a morning, and if they can make it down, they might make it down. If they can't, they can't. I didn't sleep great because he was up a lot last night, but hey, that's all part of the gig. So this race is a bit goofy. I've done it before, and the swim. There's a transition area, obviously, at the end of the swim, but that transition area is basically just to get your wetsuit off and a pair of run shoes on, because then you have to run a half mile or a little over a half mile to the actual transition area where your bike and everything else is. So then you have to pull off a pair of run shoes, get on your bike shoes, get on your bike, and then start the bike. And then you go back to that same transition area afterwards. So it's kind of a goofy setup. Like there's a transition to get to the transition area. So it takes a little bit extra time to get set up, which just kind of turned it into this odd, like, swim kind of bike run situation. So the only good part is that they take that distance out of the run at the end of the race. So the run at the end of the race feels a bit short. I'm doing the Olympic distance today. So 1,500 meter swim, 24 mile bike, and 6.2 mile run. So then the run at the end is actually a tiny bit short because they take that like half mile out of it, which is nice of them. We're going to give it a go. We'll see what kind of video I can get off because, like I said, my wife isn't here with me today and I'm running late. So most likely there's just going to, I don't know. We're going to figure it out, but we're going to have a good day. Let's go. I just talked into this camera for 5 minutes and didn't hit record, so I'm going to redo this. San Diego Tri Series, that's a wrap. First in my age group. That's awesome. Like, super pumped. Yeah, like, first in my age group. What can you say? Super exciting. Felt good. Was super late showing up this morning, per usual. Like, almost missed my starting wave. There was some confusion because I had... I knew I was going to be showing up late, so I had paid, like, they have like a little VIP thing where you can pay to have your, like, a rack spot saved for you. So they'd done that, but they'd put my rack spot in the wrong wave of racks. So I was confused as to when my wave actually was. So when I ran over to the starting wave, when I finally got over to the start area, because it's a half mile away from the actual transition area, because that's a mess. I was like, wait, those guys have my swim cap. Oh crap, that's my wave. So I had to, like, almost miss my start wave again. And then my wife didn't make it down until way later in the race, which was awesome. So I didn't have, like, my Sherpa to give her my gear, so I was trying to sort everything out. Swim is miserable. Last year I came to terms with swimming and maybe kind of enjoyed swimming at times. This year, I just hate swimming. I'm not enjoying swimming at all this year. Whole time in the water, I'm just, like, not having a good time. The buoys are super far apart, like the same thing they did last year, where I could not fit, and I didn't have any time to look at the swim course beforehand. So I had no idea, like, how they had set up the buoys. I could not figure out where on earth I was going. Even though it's just basically, like, straight there, it's like a 900-yard swim at one point to point, and it was almost effectively no buoys between that. It was just like, hope you can see that buoy 900 yards away. So that was a problem. Coming out of the water, you do that little half-mile run to the transition area. Bike course is a 2-lap course, and it's basically you're climbing all the way up, turning around, come back, climb. It's like a pretty decent climb. I climb well. I'm a fairly light guy. And the confusing part was the two waves that started in the morning were not a part of the San Diego Tri Series. They were the U.S. Armed Forces National Championship Triathlon race, but they're like ITU draft legal rules. So there was just a pack of like 40 dudes just ripping on the bike course because they were in like their draft legal race with us, which was super confusing. And I was trying to not get caught by them because they were like chasing me down effectively the whole bike. So I was like, I don't want to get sucked into this pack of dudes that were just like cruising. So that was super interesting to have to deal with that. And then the run courses, got to the run, was pretty flat, ran really strong because I got passed by a guy early that I thought was in my age group, and I was like, I'm going to kill myself. I just wanted to see if I just want to catch him. And I tried everything I could, and I didn't catch him. I couldn't, but it turned into me just running really fast, and he wasn't in my age group, so good for me. There's like a bridge on the run course that's like just steep enough to hurt a lot, but it's really short. It just kind of sucks to go over. But other than that, flat course, like felt really nice. It's kind of a pretty run course, actually. The weather was great. That's it, man. That's it. Met another guy who recognized me from the videos, which was awesome. I think there's no one makes videos. I think whenever I've looked, like, there's not a lot of videos of the San Diego Tri Series on YouTube. So if you are looking for San Diego Tri Series races, my videos probably pop up. So thanks for watching. Next race, Mission Bay, the last triathlon of the year, and probably for a while for me, because I'm doing some mountain bike stuff. If you haven't seen my last video, go check that out. Like, I have doing a 24-hour mountain bike race coming up in February. I am doing a fundraiser for challenge athletes during that. Like, it's a whole thing. Go check out my last video. And yeah, appreciate it, guys, for hanging out, following along. Great day of racing. Gonna go get some brunch and deal with, the kid. Have a great day with my kid. And yeah, that's what it's all about. So thanks, guys. Take care.